Roll the corn. Galil Ed the gun. That means roll the corn in Hebrew. We know the truth now. Put the corn in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Ashburn, Georgia. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Peace G. KWI. JWI. Dale. OB Job. What's up, bro? Mound Builder Mancy. Roll the corn. Moultrie, Georgia. Roll the corn. Savannah, Georgia. Maryland in the building. Michael Tahuti. Kentucky. I got some Kentucky knowledge today, Rockstone. Roll the corn. McKenzie, Tennessee, Alabama. Seattle by way of Chicago, Alabama. Follow 99. Follow OB Job, Master 11. The Weird Healer. Follow her. Follow everybody. Karina in Texas. Roll the corn. Texas, Alfred Dixon. Follow Alfred Dixon. It's all love and virtue in the chat. We know the truth now. I'm going to go through a couple of things and I'm going to take some questions today. Go through a couple of things and take some questions. Denver, Colorado. Lake Providence, Louisiana. Beautiful place. I've been there. Houston, Texas. Roll the corn. Slidell, Louisiana. What up, Slidell? Mad Titan, roll the corn. We know the truth now. Yo, roll the corn. Put the corn in the chat. I love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. How y'all feeling today, man? You feeling good? Put some corn in the chat. Today, I'm going to talk about, it's a lot of misnomers with the knowledge, man. And I be steady seeing people teaching stuff, and it bothers me that they ain't got nothing to do with the truth, right? Daryl Harden, what's up, brother? Roll the corn. Nothing to do with the truth. Now, I'm going to start with this. All these food plants have been genetically altered to make the fruit and vegetables we see today. Aboriginal science, people. Aboriginal science, right? Corn. We got bananas. We got carrots. We got cabbages all over the United States. We got watermelons, eggplants, right? These plants were genetically put together with hybrids to become the plant they are today. Corn is the leading one because corn filled, Mike, what up? Corn filled the most bellies in ancient times. So corn is very important to genetic altering of plants. Now, I don't know how this shit happened. I don't know who done it. I've been trying to figure out who done it and how this happened. But how did y'all turn knowledge of genetically hybriding plants into y'all trying to say people are making humans, bro? Like, that's YT lies, man. It went from plant altering to human altering. No, bro. It ain't how this go. Man. When they are speaking about altering DNA, they are talking about crops. Our people did not mess with no human DNA. That is a lie. That comes from over there in this Anunnaki, Arabian made up knowledge, people. Ain't nobody put nobody together with no animals, bro. Now, hunter-gatherers did sleep with animals for entertainment purposes only. Sheep and all that type of stuff. And yeah, they done that on their own. But we did not put them together with a lion and a bull head on a human body. We didn't do no shit like that. I'm steady seeing people on the internet trying to teach the gods of Egypt or man-made or genetically spliced with animals and humans. Sumerians doing it. Oh, it's a lie, bro. Then they try to bag the information up. They try to bag the information up with Asia is putting together humans and animals, right? Asia is not putting together no humans and animals. Asia is putting human DNA in animals, trying to make organs for organs, people. They're not making no damn whole being of no rat and no human. They trying to get organs because people need organs, right? People take that information and try to make it like they creating some type of human animal being. No, bro. They shooting up a damn rat with some human DNA trying to see if his pancreas or liver or some can grow a little bit of human tissue, and they use that to try to use that for transplants, bro. Y'all acting like these folks just making up whole damn pig women and no. Hell no. Y'all stop that, man. We got to stop the foolishness, bro. We got to stop the foolishness. Hold on, here we go, man. Human animal, right? Creation of embryos that contain human cells can be developed in a surrogate animal, potentially for organ transplantation, right? They are trying to figure out how you can grow human organs in some type of animal so we can have more organs for transplants, right? That's not the same as creating a whole being, a cat mixed with a man, bro. It's a regular pig trying to grow a human organ. That's what they trying to figure out. We trying to use that to make it look like they're trying to make whole animal deities. Not true at all. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Stop trying to force information that is not true on our people, acting like some type of being was creating humans, bro, and mixed with animals. Those human animals are star constellations. Stop this Anunnaki teaching, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Please. It's hurting now. It's hurting the knowledge. It's hurting the people. It's hurting, you're lying to the kids, bro. Stop lying to the kids, bro. Wasn't nobody 10,000 years ago putting together no black man in no damn ram, bro. It's not true. When they speak of genetic splicing, they are talking about crops, bro. What a ram-headed man gonna help us do? What they gonna help us do? What me creating a deer-headed man gonna help me do and my people starving? What that shit got to do with real knowledge? What does a falcon-headed man, the falcon, how they gonna help us? Haru just walking around with a falcon head. What he gonna do? He gonna peck you or something? What the fuck he gonna do? We gotta stop teaching foolishness, bro. You think we got time to try to put together a ram and a human? A falcon head on a human? You think the bird gonna mix with the human and make a falcon-headed 6-foot-tall black man? No, bro. They talking about stars, star constellations. That's it. Bro. The Epic of Gilgamesh is telling you that Gilgamesh is laying down with the earth. They tried to make that sexual. But they really talking about water and earth and the sun creating crops, adult crops in 9 days. Y'all think this man creating man in 9 days. They talking about crops growing in 9 days. Inky messing around with his daughters. There's him laying down with the earth, different plants, different water, different crops. Only thing growing nowadays is crops to be an adult. You take the real knowledge out of the truth and you put the mythology in it. Now motherfuckers thinking this literally. That ain't how this go. You got to put the earth and the sky knowledge with the truth, man. Corn is genetically spliced, hybrided, altered to grow bigger, larger, and faster to feed our people. Simple. That's why all of the gods got something, the creation story got something to do with some type of corn or grain, people. Vishnu, Hindu, corn. Osiris, resurrection of the grain. Corn, Anu, Orion, furrow, corn, grain. The knowledge is coming from when crops were altered. Mound builders altered crops. They didn't alter humans. Have you ever seen a ram-headed human buried in a mound or a pyramid? No. Roll the corn. Be right back. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Now, let me show y'all something. When you add the altering of food plants into the knowledge, you figure out everything, people. Put the corn knowledge in the Bible. Put the corn knowledge in the Epic of Gilgamesh. Put the crop knowledge in the Quran. And watch how you break it down then. I just told you $1 million worth of knowledge. Watch. Go start doing it. Start putting the agriculture in with the teachers of these spiritual books and watch all of it open up right in your face. You're gonna be like, oh, that's what that mean. That's what that mean. Sow a seed, reap what you sow. The crook and the flail, and you're gonna get it. Let's keep going. Now let me break Vishnu down right quick. Somebody got in my DM talking about Vishnu. Now let me show you this first. Now look at this. Watch what it say now. The Mayans had maize or corn. Maize is accepted as man's first and perhaps his greatest feat of genetic engineering. Roll the corn. They didn't say no man. They didn't say no damn horn-headed man. They didn't say no damn nothing. Guess what genetic engineering is? Maize, accepted as man's first and perhaps his greatest feat of genetic engineering. Where did the maize in the genetic engineering come from? Right here. Therefore, the knowledge came from right here. Now do you understand it? That's why the corn go with the astrology and the land and the stars and the earth. That's why all of that go together. Once we figured out how to engineer a crop to feed all our people, that's when the star alignment knowledge started popping out. It all go together. Yes, it go together. It go together. It go together. Now, I want y'all to remember this. Man's first genetic engineering was corn. That's what the Anunnaki talking about. That's what the Egyptian talking about. That's what the mound builder of North America talking about. That's what the Mayans talking about. That's what the Olmecs talking about. The soil, that's what I'm saying, bro. The soil. All of it go together, bro. Kemet is the black soil. Can't say kill. Kemet go with the black soil. You figure out how to make the soil black to grow agriculture. That's what Kemet comes from. The black soil, the black belt, the black box. They call it all type of other things. Right? All the knowledge go together. You cannot separate. Don't separate the stars in the black soil. It go together. The sky tells you when to plant crops, when to flip your soil, when to let your soil rest. Hebrews let their soil rest, bro. Because they wore it out for years and they let it rest a year or two. That's Hebrew teachings. They come from mound building culture, right? They figured it all out. Every 7 years, you let your soul rest. Hebrew, it's in the Bible. People think they're just making up this stuff in the Bible. That's ancient knowledge, right? That's what all that means. Plant genetics, black soil, the sun, the moon, and the stars going to tell us when to plant it, when to harvest it, when to do everything. Then we become spiritual in the field while growing our crops to star alignments. Then over time, we get more and more civilized and smarter. Now we know the eclipses. Now we know every star in the sky. Now we know how to build structures aligned with the stars. Now it evolved into greatness, people. Nature's people evolved into the greatest people, God's chosen people, nature's chosen people, the star people. We understand the stars, the earth, everything, the wind, when the locust coming. We understand all the nature, all of it. That's what sets you apart from a hunter-gatherer, right? Hunter-gatherers don't understand it. They don't know. We tried to teach them. They start attacking us. And we stop teaching them. We can't teach them nothing. We That's what they mean by God. When they tell you in the books that God gave up on a certain people, that's a misnomer. We gave up on them long time ago. They couldn't understand it. They were violent. They wasn't peaceful. We didn't have walls around the mound complexes and pyramids stuff at first. We put that up after we figured out they was violent people. They came, they just popped up way after us. The earth created them people. Way after us. We didn't create them, the earth created them. They are a mutation later on down the line. And when they pop up, violence and war and murder and all this stuff start happening. Those are the sinful people. Those are the sinful people, right? That's what happened. That's where sin came from. Those people. So we start writing about different things for them different guides for people to live by. And those are so-called Hebrew teachings. Thou shalt not kill, covet, take it, steal, kill, destroy. That all comes teaching their ass. We already knew because we taught our people this knowledge on hand. We tried to teach them, but they weren't listening. We tried to teach, and then don't think it's just YT people. There are melanated hunter-gatherers too. Don't think I'm just talking about YTs. Melanated got hunter-gatherers too. Yes. Roll the coin. There were melanated hunter-gatherers and there were us and YT hunter-gatherers. Savage people that don't know nothing about this teaching. That's why this teaching is so big when it hits these areas. It becomes all the religions because it is so big. It is teaching people civilization. Right? Now, one more time for the new people. Maize is accepted as man's first and perhaps his greatest feat of genetic engineering, people. That's the first feat of genetic engineering on the face of the earth. I want y'all to know that. Let's keep going. Now let me break Vishnu down because somebody asked me some questions about Vishnu, right? Let's tear it down. I gotta shrink this down, bro, because y'all can't see that. I gotta shrink it. I gotta shrink it. Hold on. Hold on. Roll the coin. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Thank you, Try of Live, for the subscription. I love you, know I'm in love with you. Hindu Vishnu. Let's break Vishnu down. Let's break Vishnu down. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Y'all hear me? Give me a 2. I'm back. Rolling, corn 2. Give me a 2. Give me some corn if you hear me. All right. Now let's break Hindu down. Let's break Hindu down, right? Egypt, masa. Egypt was eating masa, dough or flat bread. Jewish, masa. Greek, masa, flat bread. Masa. Masa is dough made from ground corn, people. That was soaked in lime and water solution, making tortillas. Mexicans ain't make no goddamn tortillas. Tortillas ain't no Mexican cuisine. They just eating primitive ancient food. Right? Let me get a tortilla. Hold on. Roll the corn. Let me get a tortilla, man. Roll the corn. Now, we got tortillas. Now, let's go back. Egypt. Now, let's start at the top. Because this is a very powerful paragraph, right? Watch this. A linkage between the mainland of Florida or Mexico with the Caribbeans, Caribs, Arawak, Taino obtained their maize seeds from the mainland. Arawak, Taino are from the mainland of America. They went to the islands. These people are native to America. They brought the corn seeds from the mainland. Yes, the mainland is North and South and Central America to the islands, right? And their own name for the plant reflects inland source. But this was not the case. Old world names, flatbread, should be considered. We have example the Egyptian misr, grain, masa, dough, flatbread, Jewish masa, Greek masa. Their theological evidence for seafarers from all over the country mapping and colonizing Caribbean region with Columbus. Cap, right? Names for maize in India, Makkah. Hindu names, Mecca. Now watch this. Hindu maize, Rama. Rama, maize, Rama. Hindu name for maize is Rama, right here, and Makkah. That's where they get Mecca from. That's where they get Ramadan from. That's where they get Ramadan, Mecca. It's corn. Rama come from corn. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that right there? Or I need to shrink it some more. Do I need to shrink it some more? Let me know so I can shrink it if I need to. Do I need to shrink it or y'all can see Rama? Can y'all see it? Shrink it. Okay, let me shrink it some more. Damn, still can't see it. Hold on. Can't see it. Hold on. There we go. Put the 2 in the chat. Put the 2 in the chat. Put the 2 in the chat if you hear me. Put the 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat. Okay, here we go. Here we go. India, Makkah, Makkah, Mecca, Mocha, Mecca, Jola. Maize. Maize in Hindu. Makkah, Rama, Ramadan, Rama, Makkah, all that shit mean corn. Hindu, here you go. Hindu maize. Mecca, Rama. You see it? Egyptian, Masa. Here we go. Masa, Egypt. Let's keep going. Masa, Egypt. Let's break that down. Masa, bread, dough of ground corn. Egyptians eating corn. India eating corn. Hindu eating corn. Now let's turn that into the gods that they have. Now let's break that down into the gods. They let y'all know they had corn. That's all I want y'all to know. They got corn. They don't supposed to have it. In history, they told us that these places ain't have no corn, right? Am I lying? Let me give me a tortilla. Give me a damn tortilla. roll the corn tortilla. Listen. Egypt eating corn. Yeah. Flatbread. Here's what they got right here. Yeah, here's what they got. Hold on. Let me go back to the receipt. Egypt, masa, dough, flatbread. Dough flatbread. Here you go right here. Oh. There you go. Here we go. Masa in Mexico, Central America. Dough made from ground corn. Soaked in lime and water. Making tortillas, tamales, and other dishes. Yeah. That ain't no Mexican shit. That come from ancient culture rolling the corn. They keep going. Now, I want y'all to see this now. Hindu, Makkah, Rama. Makkah, Rama. Let's go into Vishnu. Let's go to Vishnu. Vishnu, what you got going, Vishnu? Now, hold on. Let me show y'all something real quick. Look. The Italian capital city, Rome, named after Sri Rama. Sri Rama? Rome named after fucking corn. Oh, corn. Now, give me a 2. Give me a 2. My phone ringing. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Say, bro, man, cracking the code. Sri Rama, name after Sri Rama, Rome. Okay, that's a reach. I'm still studying that. I just want to show y'all what I be looking at, but I'm still studying it. That's a reach. You know me. I'm gonna tell the truth. If I lie, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna tell the truth. That's a reach now. Sri Rama, Rome. I'm gonna do some more research on that. But If somebody knows something about this, send me the receipt. I'm still looking for the rest of the receipts to finish this shit off. Let's keep going. Now, Shri, okay. Now, Vishnu is a representation of Osiris, people. See, all this stuff the same. You just got to know what you're looking at. Anu of the Sumerians is Orion's belt. Osiris is Orion. Vishnu is Orion also. Throw the corn and the revegetation of crops in there. Now you got these folks gods. Throw the crops in there with the Orion alignment for the cropping. Now you got their gods. Now you start to understand it. Here you go. Let's keep going. Vishnu. What you got, Vishnu? What you got, brother? Roll the corn. Vishnu. Here we go. Hindu traditions. The constellation Orion, including Orion's belt, is associated with the god Vishnu. Oh, you Osiris, huh? You the Hindu Osiris, ain't you, motherfucker? Let's eat the tortilla. You the Hindu Osiris, ain't you? You resurrect during the spring, too? Yeah. You resurrect during the spring? Yeah. I got you, Vishnu. You Orion, you in the sky. Brahma, and the other ones are the sun, Orion, and the Pleiades. I got you. I got you. The 7 sisters of Hindu. Okay, I got you. Yeah. We got you. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. We got you. We got you. Hold on. Let me slow it down. Let me go and tear your head off. Let me go and tear your head off, Vishnu. We know where the knowledge comes from. The ear of corn as Kanisha. Kanisha means the ear of corn. We got girls over here named Kanisha. We got girls all in America named Kanisha. We got girls all in America named Kanisha. They name come from corn. Where Kanisha live self at? Kanisha, corn. What she do? Offered it to Lord Vishnu. She offered it to Lord Vishnu as an offering. That is the fruit and flour offering to the corn god. I'm a bad man. Y'all try to make it look like these some type of gods. They doing corn offerings to the gods. They corn gods. They maize gods. When you take it all the way back to the truth. Ear of corn. They're not talking about no wheat. Ear of corn, Kanisha, taking the Lord Vishnu as an offering. That is an earth offering. That is an offering to the maize god. That's exactly what that is. Let's keep going. It ain't enough. Y'all know I gotta keep going. Y'all know how truth do. I just keep attacking. I just keep attacking. Keep attacking. Hold on. Where the other receipt at? Hold on. I got more receipts than that. Roll the corn. There was another one. It was at the bottom. Let me see. Here we go. Here we go. In Hinduism, the ear of corn, Kanisha, symbolizes generosity at an offering, a corn offering to the corn god. Right? That's what that is. It is a specific tribute presented to Vishnu, highlighting the significance of giving in spiritual practices. Spiritual practices, corn, Lord Vishnu. I told y'all spirituality came with the agriculture of the corn. Yes, I told y'all that. Spirituality, let me hit my tortilla. I told y'all spirituality came with the cropping of the corn from America. So therefore, the people who came up with the corn created the spirituality and gave it to y'all. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. Now watch this. We know the truth now. You can't prove Vishnu had no damn corn. You can't prove it. Where your receipts at, nigga? We ain't got receipts. You can't prove it, truth. Whoa, yes the hell I can. Vishnu with the corn. The most ancient statues of Vishnu got the corn god, Vishnu. That's why they do the offerings to Vishnu with the corn. Where you get that from? Who taught y'all that? Corn don't grow over there. Masa don't grow over there. Who taught y'all that? Hindu? Yo, screenshot it. Now, why is this important? Let me hit my... Why is this important? Hindu came from us. Sumerian knowledge came from us. I can prove it. Egypt knowledge came from us. They eating flat corn. Listen to me, man. That corn and that agriculture and that star alignment came from our people in the Mississippi Delta, Mississippi Valley, moved around the world. Old mix of descendants from us. We taught their ass. They are our stock. They come off our line of bloodline. That's how they know what they know. Right? Roll the corn. Ramadan comes from corn. Mecca, the pilgrimage to Mecca came from corn. Osiris sprouting corn during the resurrection comes from corn. Anu, the shepherd of the Sumerians, come from agriculture. Look up the god Pharaoh. Anunnaki got a god called Pharaoh, creation story. Her name break down the corn. Pharaoh, I think it's Spira, corn. She got the damn corn in her hand in the creation story. Don't make me break y'all religions down, bro. Corn all over the Quran. Go read the Quran. Corn in the Quran. Corn in the Bible. We know the truth now. Now let's get into something else. I just finished my tortilla. Let's get into something. Let's keep going. Now, check this out. Check this out right here. Now, corn run. Corn run, y'all get the picture. Listen, yeah, this is a flour tortilla. I'm capping, bro. Damn, can I eat my flour tortilla, bro? Damn, I'm just making it live interesting, bro. Damn. Pay attention to everything, bro. Can I eat my damn... Yeah, it's a flour tortilla. Damn. I ain't have a corn one on deck this morning. Roll the corn. Well, y'all some attention paying. You better pay attention to this knowledge. Don't pay attention to this. This just for fun and games. All right. This what they said. Now, they said, you got to make this shit funny, man. You know, we got to laugh, joke, talk a little shit, make it funny, interesting. You know how I roll. Let's keep going. Now, they said the dude who wrote the Book of Mormon, John Smith, I think his name is, something like that. They say the dude wrote the Book of Mormon, had some mummies. He had mummies and some type of papyrus paperwork. Joseph Smith, yeah. Paperwork that he had, but they said he got it from somebody who bought it from Egypt, right? He said that somebody bought these mummies from Egypt and this papyrus right here and hieroglyphics, and he bought it from them, and they put it in some type of in the museum. Now, those mummies ended up they went through like 15 different people's hands, then they ended up in the Penn Museum. Now, the same mummies I showed y'all when I was with Earth Speaks at the Penn Museum, them the same mummies they talking about right here, right? I told y'all the mummies in the Penn Museum got the lines going straight down. Those are American mummies. Egypt goes sideways. American mummies' lines go straight down, right? They found this with the mummies. They're like Haru ideology, like it's embalming. They're doing some type of embalming. Then you see the different gods. See the Egyptian gods? Now this shit ain't real, bro. That's why I keep trying to tell these people. These are not real things. These are star alignments. These are ideology of a teaching. See that? You got the falcon. You got let me see what else we got out there. We got the ibis. We got, see what I'm saying? They're just a teaching, bro. Now, this said to be found. 4 jars Haru. You're exactly right, Tahuti. Roll the coin. Now, let's go look into this a little further. Now, John Smith papyri, funerary papyrus fragments from ancient Thebes. Now, them same funerary jars, I swear to you, them same funerary jars are in the Penn Museum in Pennsylvania right now. With the mummies, with the casket. All of it is at the Penn Museum. This is what they talking about. But they say it came from Egypt, but I'm going to show y'all where it really came from. I'm going to show y'all where it really came from. I'm going to break it down. Watch this. Joseph Smith, right, purchased the mummies and papyrus documents from a traveling exhibitor in Kirtland, Ohio, 1835. Said that the papyrus contained the records of ancient patriarchs, Abraham and Joseph. Do you see that? That's fire. That's fire. Now, they saying Joseph Smith, the dude who wrote the Book of Mormon, bought these papyrus and mummies from some dude coming from Egypt in Kirtland, Ohio. Cap. Super cap. Big cap. Large, extreme cap. Let's keep going. Now, in Kentucky, they found the whole tomb of mummies. In Kentucky, they found the whole tomb. This is where these mummies come from, out of Mammoth Cave, people. Watch this. Watch this. This is an old newspaper clipping. I take my newspaper clippings and I put them with knowledge that I already know, and I put it all together. Watch this. The figures were found to be mummies, preserved by the art of embalming. Great the state of perfection is known as amongst the ancient Egyptians. Right in Kentucky, they found mummies with great embalming, just like Egypt. You see that, right? About the time the Israelites was in Egypt, it's telling you how far back it was, right? They found these mummies in Kentucky, a whole lot of them, people. Not no one, a lot of them. Now, this is where these mummies came from, that they are passing around America, putting them in museums and different people. The reason I know that's these mummies, because the mummies that they have are still perfectly embalmed. Watch this. Just like they said, preserved by the art of embalming at a great state of perfection. Them mummies still was around in that area of Mammoth Cave when they found them. They were passing them around America, right? Stones were at the front of the cave, and they went in there and they found all this, right? Figures represent men, right? See that? Mummies. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Watch this. Embalmed in a manner as of Egyptians, right? Body and linen with 100 pounds of mirth alloys, similar spices, right? They try to say Mary Magdalene or whoever, Virgin Mary, had preserved Jesus the same way. That's what they're trying to say, right? But these mummies found in that area are the same mummies they talking about that's in the Penn Museum. These are American mummies. Let's keep going. How these bodies were preserved or embalmed. How long preserved. What people descended. No opinion can be formed, right? I have neither read nor known of any of the North American Indians who formed catacombs for their dead, or who was acquainted with the art of preservation by embalming, right? They trying to say them Native Americans ain't got nothing to do with this. This is some other culture embalming the dead right here in America. This not no natives. Mummies found in above mentioned case. The Book of Mormon gives an account of a number of descendants of Israel coming to this continent. That's cap. Now, why they talking about the Book of Mormon with these same mummies, and Joseph Smith, the guy who wrote the Book of Mormon, ended up with the mummies. There go your connection right there. There go your connection. Why is the Book of Mormon talking about these mummies? See that? Talking about some Israelites came to this country and became mummies. No. Y'all got them mummies out there in Kentucky cave. Joseph Smith ended up with them. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now let's go look at this the real printout of it, right? It's the real printout so you can read it. Right? Embalming, great state of, just like the Egyptians in Kentucky. Catacomb of mummies found in Kentucky. You see it, 1775. The first settlers found it in a cave deep. These are the mummies that's in the Penn Museum right now. I wish I could go all the way back and find I think I can go back and find a picture of that mummy. I mean, the casket of that mummy too. All right, let's keep going. Joseph Smith passing the mummies around, right? In connection of the two of the bodies were something rolled up with some kind of linen, right? Now check this out. I may add 2 or 3 other small pieces of papyrus with astronomical calculations. Epitaphs were found with other of the mummies. These people are buried with astronomical calculations. That is star calculations, people. In a Kentucky cave, acting like they came from Egypt. These mummies from here, found with roll the coin. Give me a 2 if you hear me on my phone ring. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Okay. Eyewitnesses with Joseph Smith accounts of him with the mummies with papyrus of astronomical calculations. Interesting. Let's keep going. He a low down dirty motherfucker. Let's keep going. Papyrus rolls of other ancient Egypt writings, right? They were presented to President Smith. He soon knew what they were and said, the rolls of papyrus contain a sacred record kept from Joseph in the Pharaoh's court in Egypt and the teachings of the father Abraham. That's what he said. That's what he said. They were later sold, divided, sold all over the country. They just were selling all this stuff around, passing it around, eating pieces off the mummy. We don't know what they were doing. They might have been eating pieces off the mummy, passing the mummy around. You know how these hunter-gatherers do. You know how they do. Let's look at this. Look. This is what these folk found now. This is what these people found. That's fire. Look at it. All the teachings of this religion, of this ideology, of our ancient culture. All the teachings. Written in hieroglyphics. Written in hieroglyphics, bro. That's beautiful. Let's keep going. Look, 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 look. We know the truth now got the receipts. I dig deep for the receipts. I'm all in the bottom of the barrel for the receipt. I'm going to find it. If it's on there, I'm going to find it. If it's out here, I'm going to find it. This is what they found with these mummies. Talking about they come from Egypt. This is Kentucky, man. Stop playing. Look. Look now. Hieroglyphics everywhere. Look. Look at this. Hieroglyphics everywhere. Teachings of ancient culture. You see that? Ram head. Then when they try to make people try to lie about the ram head, bro, that's ideology of our culture. That's star alignment work, bro. They ain't got nothing to do with no real man with no horns. We wore horn helmets. Mound builders wore horn helmets, bro. There's not a real man with real horns. You a hunter-gatherer trying to teach that. They say this was bought over here and John Smith bought it, but these stuff come out of the Kentucky cave. The Book of the Dead, people. Book of the Dead. I thought the Book of the Dead came from Egypt. Why is y'all finding this stuff in Kentucky? Let's keep going. Look. Can't even read this. It's so old. This so old. This crazy. This old, bro. I just want to show y'all the real stuff. Let's go back through it again. This the real stuff now. Talking about they bought it from Egypt, from somebody brought it from Egypt. This stuff come out of Kentucky. With mummies. They read and it was the Book of the Dead. Book of the Dead now. Roll the coin. This is crazy. Let's keep going. Everybody bought the mummies. The mummies went to Philadelphia. Natural science. Everybody got the mummy. Skull removed. Why are y'all, if somebody bought this from Egypt and sold it to somebody, why are y'all tearing up the heads, putting them in different museums, y'all fighting over them? Y'all ain't fighting on nobody's property like that. Y'all are searching. This come from the land. Now look at this. This is where the shit gets strange at. This is where the story gets strange. Watch this. How the hell John Wilkes Booth daddy end up with the mummy? Had some mummies at one point in time. John Wilkes Booth daddy got the mummies. Y'all just be making up history, bro. Y'all putting y'all name in the history. Out of all the people in the continent, John Wilkes Booth daddy end up with 2 of the damn mummies. This don't make no sense, bro. Y'all are making up fairy tales with these people names connected to something, bro. Got to be high Freemasons or something, bro. Y'all got to be high Jewish or high Freemasons. Because why is John Wilkes Booth daddy in the story? It don't make sense to me. It's too many people out here to be connected for John Wilkes Booth daddy to have the damn mummies. What the fuck? And he ended up killing Abraham Lincoln. All in an elaborate plot. What is going on? Y'all people wrote y'all own history, bro. This don't make no fucking sense. If John Wilkes Booth daddy got money to buy mummies, why is he killing presidents? Freemasons. Freemasons getting everything. That's what it is. John Wilkes Booth was a known Freemason. John Wilkes Booth was a known Freemason. His daddy was a Freemason too. That's why his daddy getting the link to the mummies. But all these motherfuckers, this story don't sit right with me. Story don't sit right with me, bro. It don't sit right. Roll the coin. I'm gonna figure this shit out though. Y'all know me. I sit around and try to break the math, right? Now look, ownership of the mummies of Joseph Smith, papyri and the mummies. Look at this mummy passed all the way down. Look at this mummy just passed around. How these people get the mummy? Then they end up with the Church of Latter-day Saints and Chicago Museum, Penn Museum in Philly, and shit everywhere. St. Louis Museum just passed around. Alice Combs Weaver Museum. Church of Jesus of Latter-day Saints got the mummies. Just passing mummies around. How y'all passing Egyptian mummies around? These are American mummies. Ain't nobody buying no mummy, passing them around like this. These American mummies. Stop playing, man. They're making up stories, bro. Just passing mummies. Roll the coin. Now, Joseph Smith, right, where he drew the curtain in the case, he got the Egyptian mummies in the case, and bomb body, center of the case, one of the pharaohs, and throne of Egypt, female figure by his side, probably one of his daughters. It may have been Princess Termutis, I replied. Rescued Moses from the waters of the Nile and all of this. He then walked into the secretary and room and drew a couple of more frames. See what I'm saying? All this capping going on. But Joseph had the mummies. That's a fact. He had them. He had them. Roll the coin. Now, Egyptian language on golden plates found in New York also. These are the gold plates I taught y'all about with the Hebrew on them. They found one in Panama, and they say they found one in Palmyra, New York, inside of a mound, people. Y'all better start studying Joseph Smith, bro. Joseph Smith, he got the Mormons got information, I'm telling you. They got it. We be acting like the Mormons, we know they ain't really shit, but they got the information in their books. These people found a lot of stuff. And they own a lot of stuff. They got the mummies, the gold book with the Hebrew in it, the teachings. These motherfuckers they stole a lot. They some thieves now. They thieving. Roll the coin. But them mummies ain't come from no Egypt. I wanted to show y'all that. That's what I wanted to break down today for y'all, man. And I'm still studying it, but I'm still going through these receipts, and I got some more receipts to find. But I really want y'all to know that this stuff was already in America. It was already here. And they found it and acted like it came from Egypt and went to passing it around to different scholars and different Freemasons and different museums, and it ended up in the Penn Museum, right? I wish I had an old picture, an old pic of when I went to the mummy in the Penn Museum so I can show it to you. Well, at least the casing of the mummy. I think that was like October. Let me see. See, can I find it? Roll the coin, y'all. Here we go. Ancestors ain't gonna let me down. Ancestors ain't gonna let me down. The ancestors not gonna let truth down. This is the mummy. This the casing of the mummy from, they talking about it came from Egypt, Joseph Smith, with the Book of Mormon. Look at the copper skin. Look at the lines going straight down. They got like, oh my God. That's how the ancestors work, right? That's how the download come. They go a download. It was four of them. It was four of them. Just like they say what Joseph Smith had. It was four with the papyrus. That's crazy. It had the jars there too. The jars was there too. The 4 jars they showed in the papyrus, they was there too. Oh my God. Oh, hold on. I know I got receipts. I don't get rid of no receipts. There was November. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Whoa, slow your roll. Slow your roll. Everything they talking about in it is in the same museum. I know I took a picture of them jars. Hold on. There they go. I know I ain't tripping. I know I ain't tripping, bro. Roll the corn. Everything they talking about with the Smith mummies and jars and papyrus, right there in the Penn Museum. That's why I go to these places and get receipts, and all of them come together, bro. Now look at these. Baboon. I think that's the dog. I can't think of his name. And that's Horus, right? Now what's the? Let me snapshot that. Hold on, so I won't have to go back and find it. Now, let's go back and look at the papyrus paperwork. Hold on. Go look at the papyrus paperwork again. Now look, you see those? Horus? You see that? Now look at these, right in Pennsylvania. Anubis, Horus. That's fire. Hold on, I'm fucking up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. And y'all got these same mummies. See what I'm saying? Now y'all see what I'm saying? These are American mummies, man. Let's go back and look at the I want y'all to look at that again, because that's a beautiful casket. That's November 24. Let me find it again. Here go another one. It's another one. Look. Here go another one. Copper's color skin. Copper skin. Copper skin. These are melanated. This copper skin, just like the original people of America. Same color skin tone. The other one is real in good preservation, though. The first one I showed. Let's go back and find that one. The first one. Let me show you. Look. Fire. Fire. Look at the skin. That's fire. Now let me show y'all some more stuff they had up in there. In this same area of these mummies, because all this stuff they had right there was the same, was like from the same thing. Look at this one. Look at this one. See how the lines go straight down on the headdress? That's American. This is Tamarican culture, people. This Egypt goes side to side. Tamarican shit go down straight. This older than that. All this stuff go together. These are the same mummies they talking about in the book, in the research. Because they ended up in a museum in Philly. And I just so happened to be. Hold on. Fire. Fire. I think I got one more. Y'all. Hold on, one more. I think I got one more for y'all. I'm glad I took these pictures too. I'm glad I took these pictures myself. Roll the corn. Let me see. It was a couple more receipts I wanted to show y'all out of there. Look at this one. On the boat. Fire. 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 On the boat. Afros. Tamaricans, man. They be acting like these folks. Bro, listen, bro. Ain't no way y'all got no artifacts from Egypt and y'all been had them for 150 years, bro. Egypt let y'all keep the artifacts since the 1800s. Stop lying, bro. This stuff was found here. Stop it. Ain't nobody letting y'all hold no artifact for no 150 years, bro. Nobody. Roll the corn. Let me show y'all that one more time, because these are our people right here. These are the mummies they finding in America. This is what they finding in America. And acting like it came from another place, bro. I'm telling you. And I love this one. I just love this one. I keep this picture right here. I might get this picture framed. I love this one. That's it. That's it, people. Our people were buried with headdresses, people. Our people were buried with headdresses in the mounds. I can show you. I can show you. Our people were buried with headdresses in the mounds. They're acting like these Native Americans. No. Hell no. Roll the corn. Oh, let me show you. We know the truth now, just be talking. He can't prove it. He can't prove headdresses was in the mounds. Yes, the hell he can. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm powered up by the ancestors. I can't be stopped. I can't be stopped, bro. Then I showed y'all all the artifacts that come out the mounds go right with Egyptian artifacts. With headdresses on. Mica mirrors and all of that. Come on, man. Come on, man. We are the culture. The culture came from here. The culture came from here. I showed y'all we had elaborate clothing with different colors, buried in mounds. I showed y'all that. I showed y'all how we made and threaded clothing, woven clothing. I showed you that. I showed you it all. I showed you everything. Everything you need to know. Roll the corn. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Anybody got any questions, bro? Real deal Indian. Let me get one question, one comment.
Yo,
Yo.
what's going on, man? Hey, this is my first time. This is my first time up here. I just want to say I appreciate you for everything you do, man.
Thank you so much, bro.
You and people like you just taught me a lot about who I was and got me searching for stuff, and I'm finding it. You know what I'm saying? I watch you every time, but I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think that this little new discovery they got in Egypt underneath that second pyramid, that middle pyramid,
Yeah.
is there anything that you've came across or seen that is similar in America?
These buildings are similar to them.
Okay.
They're saying that I gotta do some more research on what you're talking about too. I got some stuff I gotta read about that. But they
Yeah.
say some type of columns going down under the pyramids.
Right.
Um, it's going deep down under the pyramid.
Yeah.
And Tartarian buildings here got columns going deep down under the building.
Okay.
And so yeah, it's a connection, bro. This stuff goes way underground, way farther than we think it is. And, it's a connection. It's a connection.
Okay.
Like I teach people, mounds evolved to temples and pyramids, and pyramids evolved to Tartarian buildings.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why Tartarian buildings go underground with basements and underground caverns. The pyramids are like that also with columns going down.
Right. 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 And the only other thing I wanted to say was, man, keep doing what you're doing. I love when I see the haters get in the comments because we just tear them right on up.
Yeah, I
And
got to
just,
turn them up. Got
yeah, for sure, for sure, man. But I appreciate you, man. Keep on doing what you're doing, brother.
no doubt, man. Thank you a lot, bro.
For
Y'all
sure.
follow Real Deal Indian. Follow Real Deal Indian. American product. One question, one comment.
What's good, bro?
What's up, bro?
That coin makes a statement, bro. That coin makes the statement, bro.
Makes the
But what I
statement.
want to say is this.
Yeah,
This movement here, it ain't just reaching just us. This movement is reaching.
he's
The
reaching,
fact
bro.
of the matter is they want to start talking about Egypt.
Yeah.
But we know what the old pyramids is. We want to start digging. Let's dig here. That'll cut everything short. But we ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. But we know what it is, man. Roll that coin, man. That's all I
Roll
want
the
to say. Roll
corn,
that
roll the
coin, G.
corn. Follow American product. Roll the corn. The corn is reaching. You can't deny the knowledge of the. See, well, if somebody is teaching mythology or things that might not exist or things that might not be real, you can overlook that. You can't overlook a crop coming from our land, feed other countries and starting other religions. You can't overlook that. You can't overlook Egyptians eating corn and you can't overlook it. Corn all on the wall in Egypt. You can't overlook it. It's real. It's organic to the knowledge. If you overlook it, you just lost. You just overlooking it because you have an agenda. The truth is the truth, no matter where you are. So you gotta look into this knowledge I be putting out and add it up and see where it's coming from. And the Mississippi Delta and Valley is where that corn came from, bro. So y'all can stop it. The spirituality and the teaching and astrology came from there. So you gotta respect it and go research that. If not, you are not trying to find the truth of your people. You just try to push an agenda to make money or whatever you're trying to do. But if you not getting down to the nitty gritty with the knowledge, bro, you tripping. You just can't sit here and teach us no damn alien knowledge the rest of our life. We just can't do that. It's crazy.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Week, how you doing?
Hey, good. Yourself, man?
Now can we play?
Yeah. Give me a second, buddy. Hey, what's up, man? I don't know, man. I've been led to try to tell some people, man, to look into 1492 Granada.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to search into that and
know
see
all about
exactly
it.
who was replaced there.
Mm-hmm.
See exactly who was replaced there in 1492, same year that Columbus had shipped here.
You talking about Grenada, Spain? I mean, you talking about Spain?
Spain. Yeah, you know they made another Granada because
Yeah.
there's another one below North America.
So you
So
talking about like when the Moors got pushed out of Spain, 1492?
yes, sir.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were
I'm
our
gonna
people
do your
though.
digging, man, and because I've been doing my same thing on that, and I don't know, something led me to do it for 2 days, and I came out with a conclusion.
Yeah.
But
Granada, Moors came over here and Spanish came over here and put different Granadas in America.
yes, sir.
It's a Granada in the Mississippi Delta.
Exactly, but it
Um,
started in 1492 in Spain. That was the
yeah,
original Moor. That was the original Moor place. They
but
got taken over.
but what does that knowledge got to do with the big picture though? What you trying to say about that? Like,
The
because
big picture.
that's not our knowledge.
No, it's all knowledge
No, it's not.
because
No, it's not.
you don't think so?
No, you ain't no
No.
Moor, bro. Unless you know you got Moorish background coming from
Hey,
Spain,
what's your name?
Yeah.
right?
Just do me a favor. I
Moors,
want to see more into that.
Moors fighting Christians
Yeah,
in
so
Spain ain't got nothing to do with America in 1492. Only thing got to do with America is when that fight was over with, they bring that bullshit over here. But that's not our culture. That's Muslim Moors fighting Christian YT people, right?
Right.
The Crusades.
Hmm.
Pushing Moors across Europe all the way to Spain, run them out of Spain. Everybody come here, right?
Yeah, they moved up North America.
But see, that knowledge ain't teaching us nothing over here because that's a fight. That's like Ukraine fighting Russia. They ain't got nothing to do with us. That's their business.
That's true, bro. That's
So
true.
Moore's
But
history is not our history, bro.
yeah, what I was looking at was just how close. You know what I mean? Just the closeness of the dates. That's it. And,
Yeah, after that was over with, after
yeah.
like I just showed you, After the Christian YT people push the Muslim Moors out.
Right.
They take over the whole Europe and Spain. Then they come over here the same year.
Yeah.
So everybody got pushed over this way. They brought all that bad energy and war and taking over land. See, the YT Christians were on a roll, bro. They're like, okay, we done rolled the Moors out of Europe. You might as well go to America. We on the road. Take over the world. These people want to take over the world.
That's true. They at the end now, man. You starting to see it unravel.
And Moors was with those people when they came here to conquer us over here. Look up Esteban. Esteban in Texas. Moor that led armies into cities over American Indians, right?
Right.
That's the part of the knowledge where it separates. Now they are enemies of us. That's not our teachings. Just because they got rolled over there don't mean they got nothing to do with us over here. But they work together to conquer over here and get their, because they don't have nothing over there. They coming over here to get good land, good,
Yeah.
They was in famine over there. So we got all the food. They come over here, But that's what it is with them.
Okay.
Good question.
All right, I appreciate you for enlightening me, man.
No doubt.
All right.
Yeah, Rick. Yeah, they did come over here right after that. Yeah, we already know that. But you got to understand what kind of people they were. They were enslaving, land-taking people, the YTs, Christians, and the Muslim Moors. They was on the same time. They come from the same areas. They live by the same code. And they put their code down in America and took over here, different places over here. So that knowledge is cool to know, but that's just when they start coming this way in droves. That's why they came this way. Roll the coin. Any more questions, hop in the chat. Yeah, look up Esteban. Look up Esteban. Look up York. Look up the 7 cities of gold. 7 cities of gold where the Moors and the Spanish worked together to take over certain cities in Mexico and New Mexico, stuff like that. They got statues of these people, bro. They got statues of Moors in Texas. Why you ain't never seen no other black man get no statue? Why he got one? Because he down with the colonizer. That's why he got one. You ain't see you don't see Chief Tuscaloosa with no statue. Roll the corn. Can you come up? A deer. There you go, a deer. Come talk to me. Oh.
Yo,
What's up, bro?
peace and love to you, guys.
Peace and love.
I gotta hurry up because I'm at work. But I just got a question about the Anglo-Saxon era. I just did my I'm in the process of doing my genealogy, and my last name went to that. But I know that the Anglo-Saxon name is pretty much fake. So, do you have any tickets to steer me, guide me in the right direction?
See, that last name is hard. It's hard to go out your genealogy just off your last name because, different people intermingling with different people. It'll give you a last name and then you got nothing to do with your real thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The best way to go about it is you just got to trace down the people one by one, going back into your genealogy. Don't focus on the name. Just kind of focus on the people and just go back one by one, far as you can go, and see where that land, what area of the world or country or state that land can be. And then you start checking the city records. After you go back far as you can go, you start checking the city records for like census. Go to these cities and try to pull death records and marriage records. That's what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? And But don't go off the last
Right.
name so much. Just kind of go off the people. Yeah. They'll give us an Anglo-Saxon last
All right,
name quick. It will happen.
bro.
Cause my last name is Anthony. You know what I'm saying? And that's not my original
Yeah. Okay.
people's last name. I just got that from my people getting married and turning. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's what,
Right.
cause see, my original people's last name was Blow, and Blowe, and then it went into man, I can't think of it right now. That's a crazy name. It go back all the way to the 1600s. But it was Blow and something else. And then when I went into my grandmother's name, that's when I started finding the real information. See what I'm saying? I couldn't really get it out of my name. I got it from my great grandmother's name. I learned a lot about our ancestry, in Mississippi.
Wow. Oh, how you doing? Because my great grandmother, only thing I remember about her is her hair always touched. That's the only thing I remember.
What area is
She was
from?
Indian, but
What area is she from?
say it again.
What area is she from?
Well, we from Cleveland, as far as I know. Cleveland, Ohio,
Cleveland.
as far as I know.
Okay. Y'all ain't got no
Yeah.
ancestors like no family down south.
I'm sure we do. I'm sure we do. I just ain't got that far yet.
When you hit down there, that's when they gonna open all up.
So,
bro.
but no, I appreciate you, bro.
No doubt.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
Y'all follow up there. Yeah, sometimes these names will throw you off, man. These names will throw you off. Because my name threw me off for a long time until I got down into my people's real, my grandmother and great grandmother's names. And when I done my genealogy through their names, that's when it all came out. You see what I'm saying? So you got to kind of understand your family's history and kind of understand who got married and who took who name and you know what I'm saying, and things like that. But this stuff ain't easy, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you it's easy. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you that it's sweet and you're gonna find all the knowledge. Some of y'all families are so prominent in history of America that they just bury y'all name anyway. They just bury your name, like they just bury your whole lineage because y'all are hooked to a certain great people that once probably fought these people, and these people will bury your lineage. Bury it. I'm talking about. I didn't help a couple of people out and going back to their genealogy, and it was buried. I'm talking about names changed, locations changed. It's really a blessing if you can go back to the 1800s with this, because in the 1890s they burnt up a lot of records. In the 1890s is when they burnt up all the buildings and the records. So if you miss that burn up, you can still link your stuff, but a lot of people get stuck at the 1890s, going back into their lineage. A lot of people get stuck in 1890. That's when they burnt all the Capitol buildings up. They burnt all the mound complexes and chiefs areas. We had chiefs. They burnt all this stuff up in the 1890s. So they started changing our name from Choctaw Creek and Muskogee and Indians. Start changing it to Negro and color and African American. Y'all know what went on. Y'all know. Keisha, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, Grand Rising.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Okay.
I wanted to share something about the surnames. There's a website called forebearers.com, and you could check on there to see exactly where your last name came from, or at least where it started. I found the same thing, and it didn't start over in England or how they try to say we got their last names.
Right.
Um, Also with the Mormons, they're the ones who got the records. We've been told that they've been burning stuff, but they got a underground area where they keeping a whole lot of records on American Indians.
Exactly.
And they just so happen to be the ones that been raiding these mounds, taking the artifacts.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I did it myself with my grandma, my great grandmother. I couldn't find information on her, so I wrote to them, and they said they would help me that one time because they kept misspelling her name on all these different records. But they sent it back to me, and like you said, sometimes you relate it to some land or some prominent family they don't want you to know nothing about. And yeah, I did find that. I found out she was
Ran right
related
into it. Huh?
to that Crawley Ranch over there in Arkansas. That
Exactly.
all of that was taken from them. So I mean, after you find out about it, it's like what to do about it. But at least I know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. At least we
But
know.
that forebearers, people should check that forebearers.com. It'll show you exactly where the name started.
Um, Drop it in the chat so because people are asking about it. They want it.
Okay, I will.
Four
Okay.
barrels. It's fourbarrels.com, right?
Uh huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'll follow Keisha the Hood Princess. You got some more receipts you want to drop?
Huh?
You want to drop some receipts?
No, not right now.
I'll
See,
be,
you know, made me shy. No, not right now.
I'll
But
be
thank
messing.
you
I'll
for
be
letting
messing
me
with
up.
you. I'll be messing with you. I'm sorry. Have a good day.
Okay.
Y'all
All
follow
right.
Keisha the Hood Princess, my moderator. I'll be messing with her because I know she kind of shy. She'll be want to hop up here. I'll be messing with her. Y'all look over that. It's an inside thing. Roll the call. But fourbarrels.com, like I'm gonna say it like this. You got to be like a detective, people. You got to go into Columbo, what's his name? Matlock. You got to go into detective mode to find out your people's history in this country. Um, Depending on where your people from and what area they from, some people easier, some is not. Mississippi is not easy at all. Like Mississippi is not easy at all. Only reason I kind of got mad, I started back years ago before people had realized what we were doing. And I tricked them and told them I need some death records, some marriage records, some funerary records, and they gave it all to me, right? Who is this dude right here, man? Bro, what you on, bro? What's your name? Can't say Kia. What up? What you on, man? What you in here talking about the CIA for, bro? What you on?
Oh, okay. Look, when y'all was talking about records and names,
Yeah.
okay, so this is how it works, right? Check this out. So some people, this goes from Spanish people to indigenous people to slaves to everybody, right? So sometimes somebody, let's say, maybe being a great farmhand, you know what I mean? And
Right.
sometimes they'll be like, well, what do you want your name to be if they know good enough English? They'll come up with their own name. But when they're real respectful people and they could be trusted, they gave them a name, like, oh, you can carry Renfro or you can carry Green or whatever name. But the overall view to that is when you said when somebody's connected to somebody important.
Yeah.
So, sometimes some people go to the military, they make a lot of money. Sometimes those people with non-identities become very, very successful and they have to bury it and hide it. So, like I said, all people need is a name at a certain time period. They could open up bank accounts and cash out. So if you check the CIA, like if you join the CIA, you don't necessarily got to join, but you can fill out an application form. But if they got what they call a clearance, every they can't clear you unless you I think it's up for your permission or if you join. but it's classified clearance on basically whoever you are.
Okay.
Because a lot of stuff is buried for the safety. Because, like I said, some slaves made a lot of money. Some slaves were already connected to a lot of money when they got their names. Because not all slave owners were bad, and there were indigenous black people who were, Native Americans who owned slaves too. Because they followed the law, but they gave them their freedom still. But yeah,
Mm,
like I'm in Nacogdoches, Texas, so it's connected to Mississippi, the Cato Indians, but that's just the Native Americans that don't speak for the indigenous.
hmm But
It's just
Cato really didn't come from Native Americans though.
yeah, it's just more indigenous than anybody. To be fair, it's they came from Mississippi.
Yeah, they the Mississippians. Yeah, they mound builders.
Yeah, they
Everybody
were.
came from Mississippi, bro.
You said what?
A lot of 90% of our people indigenous to this land came from that area.
Yeah, I'm in Texas, so I'm
That's
right
where the
over
creation
here.
story came from.
Yeah,
Mississippi Valley. But it's something you said that I ain't never found in no research.
what
I don't know
have
nothing
you
about
never found?
no melanated Indians. I having no slaves.
No. So basically, it's like this. Say it blends into modern. Not in the beginning. It's like, okay, the indigenous had their own people as slaves. So if you go farther into slavery, right?
Let me
So what?
let me break this down because I know what you're getting at, but
Yeah,
you're missing a point. When slavery, when this so-called slavery and sharecropping started, natives had already mixed with YT people.
yeah,
Those are the slave owners.
yeah,
So they're still trying to tell you that natives are only melanated slaves, but the whole time it's a Native American mixed with a French or a British
yeah. Or in
Spanish
Spanish.
daddy.
Yeah,
He's not really a native, but they try to make it like natives had us as slaves. That's not true.
yeah. But see, that's
Those
the part right there.
colonizing children
There were those people, and there were
colonizing
actually
children.
indigenous people who would capture slaves. Like they would free the slave.
And where do you get that information from?
Okay, so basically, the war between the Alamo and a little bit before this, it goes like this. There's a lot of wars that kind of you would look at one war and you would see all the battles they fought. If it had something to do with slavery down south, this is way before the Civil War. So
Yeah,
there was a group of tribe before the Civil War. So
yeah.
there was a group of tribe of Indians who literally got in trouble for that. Like they had permission to own slaves, right? But they had to, they weren't, they were basically, doing, giving the slaves freedom. They were merging with slaves and blended with slaves too, as well. Women used to buy slaves to marry the men.
See, it wasn't enough slaves from Africa for all this to go on. See, some of these stories are exaggerated.
This is, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit later, like, almost at the end of slavery and to like the kind of, you
See,
know,
now I have seen some melanated indigenous, original people join the army. I saw that before. Now
yeah,
they made some join the army from Florida and Texas. I just saw that before.
yeah.
Read about that. But the
See
thing
what
is,
this is what gets me though.
when they're talking about Native Americans owning melanated slaves, they are
Yeah.
talking about the mixed people.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because there was a mixed guy.
So
There was, yeah,
Greenwood LaFleur, the so-called
French.
Choctaw chief is a mixed Indian.
Yeah, French, Spanish.
His daddy was French. You're right.
Yeah.
The Creek chief was mixed.
Oh man, it's
Muskogee
crazy.
chief was mixed. So around the time when they mix with these people and they bring up these children that's mixed, yeah, McIntosh, that's mixed, they bring them up and then they already connected to the government and they give away the land.
But
They
they be pretending to be.
they own slaves
They act
because
as natives.
they was raised by a colonizer. You
That's
see what
fucking
I'm saying?
crazy. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I
I have to
thought.
break
See,
that
I
down
thought
to
that. I thought that. See, I thought that slave owners were mixing with black, and some of those people were
they mixing with
natives.
natives.
Yeah,
That's
I
what happened.
thought some was natives
Yeah.
like that though.
Appreciate you. Good. That's a good.
All
That's a
right.
good thing though. Y'all follow can't say kill. Follow can't say kill. Appreciate you, bro. That's a good point. But see, we got to understand what was going on, y'all. When they say they try to see this is all a big elaborate lie, right? You got to make up a story of why melanated people are moving to Oklahoma. You got to make a story up for it. You just can't say African slaves, we gave African slaves land in Oklahoma. That ain't gonna make no sense because you're not gonna give no slave no land, bro. So the big lie is we were enslaved by natives, therefore we are Creek and Choctaw freedmen, right? You got to understand that what they was doing. They tried to make us freedmen of a tribe that enslaved us. That's not true. We were the original tribe. They culturally assimilated us with colonizers, gave away the land, then they put into the books that we were slaves of Indian chiefs, Indian tribes, when we the real damn Indian. That's what happened, y'all. So I like to listen to people, even though they might not be always, they touching on it, but you got to understand that these people had a plot to have babies with natives to become some part of, to at least act like they're a part of the land. Then around the time when these kids start growing up, that's when they take over the whole South with the mixed babies, with the Greenwood LaFleurs and the McIntoshes and all these people popped up around the same time, right? YT men going there and they know specifically that they want to have a child with these women of Native Americans, and we're gonna bring them up in our schooling and our colonization schools, and we're gonna make them pass the land right over to us. It's gonna take a little time, but we're gonna pass it right on, and that's what they did. So we never was a slave to a Native American. That's not true at all. Never. Never. Those people were with the government, bro. That's a lie they want to tell you. That's the reason they called you a Creek freedman, because you was enslaved by a Creek nation. That's a lie. You ain't no damn Creek freedman. You a Creek. You ain't no Choctaw freedman. You a Choctaw. You ain't no Chickasaw freedman. You a Chickasaw. Now you understand it? Go read about them Indian chiefs. That's how you really break the code. Them chiefs are Native Americans mixed with YTs sellouts. Even they daddy sent them to colleges overseas, people. When you send a Native American white boy overseas to go to college, bring them back and put them in the government. He was a colonizer from the start. He was raised by one. You are who raised you. Are what they raised you to be, people. If somebody raised you to be racist, you're gonna be racist. If somebody raised you to be a bigot, you're gonna be a bigot. If somebody raised you to be a colonizer, you're gonna be a colonizer. Because you think that is the correct way, coming up as a child. That's what happened. So read about McIntosh, Greenwood LaFleur, all these people. It's another one I can't think of his name right now. But go read about these people, and it's gonna show you that they culturally assimilated us and act like we were their slaves. Whole time we were sharecropping with them, teaching them how to farm. 90% of us weren't even no slaves. Their slaves is just overrated, bro. When people weren't controlling us like that, we were working for something out there. They were paying us, bro. Taking our land, paying us, buying the land from under us the whole time. That whole story is a misnomer. My great grandmama had 100-some acres of tobacco fields. Next thing she know, they bought all her tobacco field from under her. She kept a couple acres after she figured out what was going on after years and years and years of these people buying the fields up. And then at the end of the thing, they wanted her to work the 90 acres they done took. Instead, we're going to pay her. Sharecropping. So she said, F that. She moved out of there and moved to Jackson, Mississippi from her original town because she seen what they was doing, right? She was never no slave. They were trying to pay her to run the crop field that our ancestors already had before they got here, right? You put them in the hole through taxes. You work the hell out of them for low wages. Really free labor on stolen land. The cheapest labor you can get on stolen land, I'm going to say it like that. You can't do nothing but get rich. So when y'all see these white, people think that started in America. They didn't start in America. They started in Europe. They started back over there. You got to know these your enemy culture. They've been stealing land, selling agriculture off people's land, bro. They've been doing it before they got here. They done it to the ancient mound building culture. They took it from melanated Moors over there and ran their ass off. It's been going on for way before it got to America. Right? I'm about to break that down one day. I showed y'all about the Queen of England and the mound. See how this stuff go together. They've been taking land, enslaving people on their own land. So that game was already being played in Europe way before they got to America. They had mastered the game of taking stuff. See, now I'm going to say this. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to say this now. The Queen of England is screaming sovereign. Listen to me, y'all. The Queen of England is screaming sovereignty in different places. Do you hear the words coming out of my mouth? The Queen of England is screaming sovereignty. Let me give you a receipt. Hold on. Now, these people screaming sovereignty. Current sovereign, United Kingdom, England, sovereign. Do you see where the sovereign game come from? Give me a 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Y'all hear me? Okay. Where did the Queen of England learn sovereignty from? Think about it. Y'all think this the way. This ain't the way. This a way to take shit. This ain't a way for the original people. She got it from the Moors. The Moors ran England before she ran it. It's just common sense, bro. So why do a Mississippian like me, blood from the land, want to be a sovereign on my own land? That don't make no damn sense. Not to me, it don't. I ain't got to sign up for nothing. Huh? I ain't got to do none of this. I ain't got to be sovereign. They have to be sovereign because they stealing. Don't you see it? You become sovereign in places that you are capping about being from. Okay. I ain't gonna break that down today. I'm gonna leave it with that. You use sovereignty over places that is not your home place, bro. How the hell you think the United States got sovereignty in Hawaii and shit like that? Bro, it's stealing, bro. You lying. You not from there. You trying to be sovereign to a place you are not from. You cannot come from Morocco and be sovereign in America. You trying to be sovereign, but listen, bro. Listen. I'm not trying to be no citizen or no sovereign. People be in my comments, it's a misnomer, sovereign and citizen. I'm not no motherfucking citizen of no United States corporation, and I'm not no sovereign of no Moors. I'm neither one. What I want people to understand is, if we come together big enough, we don't need none of this shit. Just run all of them out of here. You got to run them out of here. Both of them if you're a citizen, they taxing the shit out you with a social security number. If you're a sovereign, they still gonna lock you up if you commit a crime. Sovereign supposed to mean you got immunity to laws. If a Moor go kill a police today for entertainment purposes only, if a Moor hurt somebody today, his ass going to jail. He's not exempt from the law. A real sovereign is exempt from the law. So you're not no sovereign. You don't got no diplomatic immunity. You going to jail. Because the corporation gonna put you in jail. Y'all up against each other. I'm not getting into that. I'm not fucking with now one of y'all. How about that? Now one of y'all. Because both entities are not of here. Both entities are not of here. It's like trying to it's just trying to pick my poison. I want to get with the corporation. I want to get with the people who capping like they could beat the laws. Don't play with me like I'm no dummy, bro. Y'all ride around with Moorish car tags. Them folks still writing y'all ass tickets. Where your tag at? Insurance. Don't pay it while we come pick your ass up, Moor. Right? Stop playing. Quit faking like you getting away with something. You are not. Pick your poison. Pick the devil you want to join, if that's what you want to do. I'm not messing with now one of them, because I know both of them are entities of not of this land. Both of them came here with their ideologies. I'd rather just go in there and run their ass out the White House, a million deep, on some wild Indian shit. Just run up. I'm on some wild Indian. I'm a wild Indian. I just want to run them out. Look, y'all ain't trying to hear nothing we got to say. Y'all got to raise up. It's just going to have to be, y'all came over here a war, we coming with it. Roll the coin. That's the only thing I understand at this point. Paperwork not going to get me nothing. We got to get it how they got it from us. We got to get it how they got it from us. You ain't taking no paperwork nowhere and coming up, bro. It ain't going to happen. Not with these criminals. These are criminals on your land. They broke all the treaties. The corporation broke all the treaties. So that lets you know the paperwork ain't worth a damn. They broke all the treaties, and then the Moorish people come in with their little paperwork, and they shoot that down too. They're not trying to hear nothing. So why would we try to waste our time going that route? All of them entities are not from here. I'd rather just mount up million Indian march and just pull up like, this is our land, bro. What y'all gonna do? Like, like we finna come up in there, bro. Like, we tired. Like, we finna break some of this shit up. Y'all got to go. Like, open up the Smithsonian, open up all these museums, open up these parks and military bases, open all this stuff up, man. It's just too much hiding stuff. Y'all really got to pay us to even be here. If not, y'all go home right now. Y'all got to pay us to be here or go home. Simple. We're not fucking with y'all restaurants, your government. We're not paying no more taxes. We're not paying no more mortgages. We done. It's over. What y'all gonna do? Bring the army out? Bring them out. It's the only way I see it. I tried to go the civilized route with different things. I researched everything. Ain't no other way out. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Ain't no other way out. Mount up and get it how you live. It's the only way out. That's the only way out. For any type of purpose on the TikTok, but I'm telling my people right now, it ain't gonna be no sweet pad, no paperwork over and we back in business. Nah. It's going down. Y'all know what I mean. It's going down. Same way they got it, the same way we got to get it back. Army of our people, ready to leave here about this shit. It's the only way. Now, all that other stuff these folks teaching, trying to work around the law with all these different laws from overseas, y'all can keep teaching it. Y'all ain't winning nothing in no courtroom. I ain't trying to go in no courtroom and I ain't trying to go in there and even try to reason with y'all. For what? Y'all are unreasonable people. I'm not finna do that. This what we want, or this what's finna happen. That's how you gotta come at them. This what we want, or this finna happen. Only two options. Do what y'all gotta do, we gonna do what we gotta do. Roll the corn. Starting with the Southeast. All y'all gotta get out the Southeast. That's the first spot. Everybody get out of there. All y'all people move around out of there from the start. This would be a good start. Get out of there. If you're gonna stay, you got to pay us. Taxes. We finna tax y'all ass now. We finna switch this shit up. You finna pay us mortgage and taxes to stay. If not, get out of there. We're gonna have to literally remove you if you don't want to leave. Now y'all think y'all got something going on, but you know, we pull up 100,000 deep. Y'all ain't got nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on, bro. It's over. Go on, surrender that shit, bro. We know y'all got y'all little bunkers and shit. All that shit cute, but we deep enough. Anything can happen. We can take down a helicopter deep enough. But for real though, no bullshit. It's gonna take a whole lot of us at one time on the same time and going to different spots. Like, look, we know this our land, bro. We know this our land. You got to pay us to be here. Simple. You don't want to do that? We moving to plan B. Getting your ass out of there. And I'm talking about White Houses. I'm talking about government buildings. I'm talking about all that shit. Everybody got to move around. Simple. Ain't no other way around it. And it got to be on the internet televised, showing people we moving their ass up. Roll the cord. Let me get out of here, man. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. If y'all missed the first part of this live, y'all hop on my YouTube and put the whole live on YouTube. Appreciate the cash app. My cash app is We Know the Truth Now. We Know the Truth Now with the red logo. A couple people subscribed today. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Subscribe to my YouTube. The link is in my bio. Subscribe to my live subscription so you won't miss the lives, man. Y'all have a great day. Khalil at the gun. That means roll the coin. We know the truth now.